This is a Nimbus 365 Coupe. Now they make these in Sweden, and what's nice about these is they're a really practical, high quality boat. They're not flash, they're not fast, they're just a lovely, homely, wonderful place to be. So we're going to step on via this bathing platform, and you can see it's got the boarding ladder here as well, and the fender baskets across the back. These are super practical, and you'll see that all the way through. If we step on in, we've got the cockpit area just here. And you can see, in fact, there's an overhang, but these zips allow you to put canopies that drop down, so you can enclose this area altogether if you wish to. If we head on in, now these are very much designed to be used sort of in all weathers. So you've got this nice big deck saloon here, and in fact another thing you've got is asymmetric decks. So I'll show you that a bit clearer when we go up onto the bow, but essentially you've got a nice wide side deck for going fore and aft, and a much narrower one on this side, and the idea of that is that then increases the space, because clearly the wider you make the side decks, the more you squeeze the accommodation. So that's a good compromise for getting both. And it means that in here, for a 36-foot boat, it's actually pretty spacious. There's a galley over on this side, so you've got the 2-burner hob and a load of storage all the way along in places like this. The sink is underneath here, and then there's a fridge underneath the helm seat. All the rest of this is your storage areas. Like so. This is what I mean about the quality. Everything is just so nice on these boats. They're lovely. Look at the woodwork here, the way they've done that. They haven't used just GRP mouldings, they've actually made it all nicely out of wood. And you see it in places like this as well, the way these are formed and curve round and up along here. Very nice boats. As I say, they're not cutting edge, they're not supposed to be, they're just a nice, homely, wonderful place to be. You've got big glass panels, as you can see, up in the ceiling, and these two slide, so you can get a ton of air and light through here. You've also got an opening door by the helm. It makes the boat very practical. If you're short-handed, if it's just a couple, or even somebody on their own, it means you can manage the boat very easily. There's seating on this side, and this will, of course, fold over to make that twice the size. Pretty sure I'm right in saying that that will drop as well to make that into another sleeping area, and there's more storage then down in places like this. And if we go forward, you've got a really comfortable helm seat. You can see it's a proper bucket seat there, but also this one on this side, we can lift that and flip it over. There we go, and now you've got seating here as well next to the helm, so 2 people can sit here, helmsperson here, and away you go. And great visibility, because the windscreen's not miles away. It's one piece, it's curved, you've got quite thin mullions, you've got this opening door. It's a boat you kind of feel in control of, really. Opening window on that side as well, and then the helm, it's your multifunction display, the usual switch gear, you've got a tilt wheel there, and the engine control. And if we head on forward down to the lower deck, we'll discover owner's cabin up here in the bow. Again, all that lovely woodwork. That's a hanging locker in there. It's also lovely and cosy, isn't it? It's a sort of boat you feel cocooned in. There's a doorway here, and that takes you into the heads. Just the one heads on this boat, and there's another door there, so that acts as a day heads as well. You've got the separate shower area, which is nice, and then the toilet and the sink, and that is the other door into it, so you don't need to come through this cabin to use it. And then if we come back here, another lovely little cabin. You've got standing headroom as you come in, and then it drops over the bed, and quite a decent double bed. I think I'm right in saying that's the infill cushion to go on the table up on the main deck there to make that into a double as well. Superb. Let's see what's in around here. Bit more storage in there. Okay, let's go and take a turn around the deck. You can see there's a step that folds out here, and that has a lift section to make life easier getting in and out. And in fact, you can see the rail drops here so that you can step on and off easily. Nice wide side deck on this side. And if we head on forward, then we've got sunbathing cushions up here. And then your anchor handling kit is all down underneath here, so the anchor actually, you can just see the blade of it down through there. This is what I mean about the asymmetric side deck. So this one is very small. You can get down it, but the whole point of this is you don't need two really wide thoroughfares to the bow. You only need one. So keep that one narrow, make the cabin bigger, keep this one wide, make it easy to get up and down to the front. So let's come right back and we'll check out the engine. So we need to close that door. There we go. Move my shoes, move the mat, and we should be able to lift this one then.
Thank you very much.
You can see there's a panel here that lifts up as well, but this one should be sufficient for our needs. And there we go. This one's got a single engine. You can have twin installation if you prefer. Let's see if I can step down onto there. There we go. And this is a Volvo Penta D6 440. It's on a V drive, so it's not an outdrive boat. It's a V drive. What that means is that the engine is in effectively backwards. These are the belts here at this end of the engine, and the drive comes out at this end and then goes back underneath in the shaft. So it's a nice simple system, but it keeps the engine well aft. There are semi-displacement hull on these, not a planing hull. So good sea boat and top speed of about 28 knots, cruising at around 16 to 20, and range is probably about 250, 260 miles, that sort of area. But as I say, there is another hatch there that you can see, and that allows you to get in and around all of this. But for having a quick look at a boat show, that'll do us nicely. There we go. Let's come back up out. And we will drop that one down. There we go. And that one. And there we go. That is about the size of that. I'm going to sit up here. And I will say thanks to Offshore Powerboats. They organised that tour for me. As ever, thanks to you guys for watching. We'll catch you on another one of these very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.